I'll just let the video play and then I'll explain why he's wrong after it.
See the difference? You say, well, I saw where the chimpanzee was taught sign language and whatever. The chimpanzee would never use those signs to create new creative sentences or new creative thoughts. There's no productivity. It's just repeating the sign that it was taught. Push the button, the light bulb comes on. I go like this and somebody hands me an apple, so I'm going to keep going like this because I want an apple. You could teach someone how to use a vending machine without them knowing any language. You could just be like, huh, huh. You don't need any language to teach someone to use a vending machine. You can teach a chimpanzee how to ride a bicycle. But chimpanzees cannot use language. Okay, so that, and look, I could go on all night explaining the differences between humans and animals. Hopefully, you know the difference. But people are not even close to animals as far as their level of understanding, the way that they think, not to mention the fact that we're spiritual beings, you know, that we communicate with God. We're in the image of God, we communicate with God, we seek God. Animals aren't even seeking God. They're not out in the field just, you know, there's got to be something more than this. There's like, just like, I just feel like my life is so empty, you know. I'm searching for meaning. I'm searching for my purpose. No, they're just putting out a lot of methane and eating a lot of grass, and they just live and they die. And you say, well, what about my dog? What about the dolphin? Folks, they're light years from humans. So, no, we are not evolved from animals at all. We were created by...
Kanzi the bonobo uses a lexigram of symbols to communicate. He's learned hundreds of symbols for words, objects, and familiar people. Kanzi also uses and understands sign language. He can also understand spoken words and how they are used in novel sentences. He can sometimes mimic human speech. He has a vocabulary and understanding of 3,000 words. Kanzi's sister Pambanisha excels even more, understanding 6,000 words. That's how old he thinks the Earth is, by the way, 6,000 years. Coco the gorilla used sign language to communicate. She used 1,000 signs and understood 2,000 words. She was given a kitten for her birthday one year. However, it escaped and was hit by a car. When Coco learned of this, she signed bad, sad, bad, and was heard making a weeping noise. Elephants mourn their dead. They've been seen doing this multiple times. Dolphins call each other by specific names and individual whistles. They even name their babies. So, humans are animals, and animals are more intelligent than you think, and frankly, what he just said about animals is kind of offensive when you think of it that way. They're smarter than he is, in my opinion. I'd rather fall in a pit of bonobos than a pit with that guy.